Crypto.com, Crocoin holders, we got a video for you guys. We got to be talking about where this market's headed leading into the FOMC meeting tomorrow. Very big day for crypto. We got to be talking about this. So without further ado, welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Anything I say is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop into it. All right, guys, we're going to start off here on Crypto Twitter. Follow me, 333 Blacksea. I say, send Crow to $1. The Crow fam deserves to get rich because, guys, man, it has been quite a journey if you've been holding Crow coin for more than really the past 2 years. I think it's been really a wild ride of Crypto.com's relationship with Crow coin coming together, moving apart, coming together, moving apart, and Crow coin really getting the great news that they were going to, first they burned 70 billion coins, then they reissued them, and then there was really a division between Crypto.com and Crow coin, and now we're seeing that Crowcoin, Crypto.com together are in Crow treasuries with the President of the United States. It's been quite a journey. And I think that if you've been holding through this, you deserve to make some money because it has been a wild ride. I still hold a few 100,000 Crowcoin spot. I've been in it since the back in the MCO days. And I've been leverage trading it as well. I've been trading around. Right now I'm in a long position. I'm in a pretty significant long position off of 15.5 cents was my entry level. And I've taken my profit along the way. My first take profit was at 21.2. My next profit was around 30 cents. And now I'm just have my trade open. And I'm really just, I have a stop loss at 212. So if we come and tap it, I get stopped out in the profit. Or we don't hit 212. We bottom out and we see a continuation to the upside. But guys, I do think that with tomorrow, the FOMC meeting, there's going to be volatility. There's going to be lots and lots of spiky price action because people are talking about the rate cuts being a sell the news event. Well, if it's a 0.25, maybe. What if Jerome does a 0.5? Then it causes euphoria. And then let's say he's dovish. If he's dovish, it's probably going to cause more euphoria. Regardless if it's a sell the news event or not, cutting the rates is bullish for risk on assets. So right now I am still in my long position. And now, if we do get stopped out around 212, I would not be that against looking for another long around that area because I still believe moving into Q4, we should be expecting further continuation of the upside for risk on assets, that being crypto and altcoins. And I do think really the traditional market as well, assets are going to see a further gain because of those rate cuts. Now, if you guys do want to trade with me, feel free to check out the pinned comment section or description box below. We have a $100,000 deposit bonus to BitToNext, as well as $10 for free when you sign up. As well as on Blowfin, we have a 10% trade rebate and a $5,000 sign-in bonus. Guys, take advantage of these awesome affiliate links. It really helps support this channel, as well as there are a lot of lucrative offers to be taking advantage of, especially if you already are a trader, if you want to learn how to trade as well. There's demo accounts. Check it out, guys. It's always a good tool to have It's always a good idea to have as many tools in your toolkit as possible when you're investing or trading, in my opinion. All right. So where's Cronos? Rank 21. We've been sitting at here for the past couple weeks, down about 9% in the past 7 days, getting a little bit of a bid here. In the past 24 hours, up about 1.34%. And we were sitting at an $8.1 billion market cap. So the market cap is starting to break down a little bit. We did go all the way up to about $12 billion when we saw that big wave to 40 cents, 42 cents-ish on some exchanges. But right now, the circulating supply, important takeaway, has just officially added another 1.2 billion Crow. So right now, our circulating supply is 34.8 billion. Every single month, this circulating supply will be increased by 1.2 billion coins. Okay, guys? That happened with the 70 billion minting of coins that got passed on the Cronos chain. Love it or hate it, it's a fact we have to deal with, and I do think that Crypto.com is aware of the potential dilution it has for Crowcoin investors, and I think they're actively trying to mitigate that dilution. So keep that in mind. I'm not as bearish on that as I once was ever since I saw the partnerships that Crypto.com is pushing lately, especially with Trump and creating Crowcoin Treasury. It's a big deal. So Bitcoin is rallying a little bit in the after hours. Bitcoin's at near 117,000. ETH is around 4,500, been there for the past few days. But Bitcoin down, it's at 57.45. When you exclude stablecoins, we're basically at 59.5 to 60%, where we've been at really for the last few weeks. Nothing to write home about still. I don't think we see that flush out. I don't think we see true altcoin season until we're further into Q4. And until we start to hear more of Jerome potentially cut more rates. Because, guys, I'll tell you what. The prediction markets tomorrow is supposed to be sold, that we're going to be seeing this rate cut. But the prediction markets are also saying that we should be expecting a rate cut in November and December, guys. A back-to-back-to-back. It's going to cause some big excitement and risk on assets, guys. So pay very close attention, because I do think that altcoins will run, and I do think that Bitcoin dominance will crash, creating that altcoin season. So Bitcoin is looking good here. On the daily time frame, I wanted to see daily candle closures above 116,300 for me to say, hey, we're on our way back to all-time highs. It does look like we are starting to get there. And we still have about 23 and a half hours for the next daily candle closure. But if we can close above that 116,000 and a half, really, I think that the risk is to the upside, guys. Obviously, you can have a trap. This is the perfect time for more traps to be happening. A bear trap followed by a bull trap. That's absolutely fine. But regardless, that's talking short term. I do believe that we are going to continue to the upside here to new all-time highs into Q4, guys. So pay very close attention to what's going on with the Federal Reserve, what's going on with these rate cuts. Are we going to pivot to quantitative easing? It's very important to see what his tone is. Is he dovish? Is he hawkish? Because it will impact these markets. It will really, really impact risk on assets very, very close. Like, I think it's going to have a massive impact tomorrow. And, he does a really great job at talking and really, like, sitting on the fence. But if you can learn how to read between the lines, you can kind of see where the market is headed. And I think that tomorrow's a big day, and I think that the rest of this year is a big time for Bitcoin to actually make that massive, massive move. Like, if you are a 4-year cycle trader, this is the time we've been waiting for. Q4 2025. This is the time that we should be paying very close attention, where we should be getting ready to enter our longs, potentially, not financial advice, maybe even enter some shorts if you're trying to high leverage scalp. It's a very, very important time to be locking in here and paying very close attention. Guys, that's all I got. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel now. Check out all those awesome affiliate links down below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.